everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do, well, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I've had a couple of palettes next to me and I decided to do sort of a shimmery pink summery look. I hope you enjoy it. If you seem to enjoy the video the other day, so that's really good. So I think I'm gonna do a few more. Yeah, so head on over to my channel. It's Love Steph. Subscribe, give this one a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a comment of what you'd like to see next. Oh, and I've also got a new Instagram page, so I can keep my private one private and have one that's just for YouTube and all of that. So that is at love_Steph16. So if you'd like to go follow that, that'd be great. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. As always, we're going to start off with Baby Skin by Maybelline. This is a primer. It's supposed to erase all of your pores, which it definitely does. It's my favourite primer out there. Up next for foundation, we're using the Healthy Mix Gel Foundation by Bourjois and using a stippling brush by Real Techniques to blend this one in. I like to sort of dot it all over my face to get a nice even coverage and then start blending it in circular motions around the skin. Not forgetting to go down onto the neck as well, just so the colour's all the same and you haven't got any of those streaky lines. Okay, so I decided to actually go in for another thin layer just to cover up any redness that I've still got on my cheeks that I could see. And yeah, I'm just blending it all out, going down my neck again, around my forehead, just making sure it's seamless and it's all beautifully blended. Next up is concealer. We're using the Match Perfection concealer by Rimmel. This concealer is also a highlighter, so for this look I'm going to do quite a big triangles underneath the eyes and just in the inner corner. On my chin, my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead and just underneath the eyebrow as well to highlight those areas and to also cancel out the dark circles that are underneath my eyes. I'm now using the Zoeva face shape brush just to blend in all those smaller areas, so my nose, my cupid's bow and my chin, and then going back in with the Real Techniques stippling brush underneath the eye area because it's nice and gentle, and on my forehead as well. Up next we're taking the loose Rimmel powder. This is again part of their Match Perfection range. I like to put this on the contour brush so I can set the under eye highlight that we've put under our eyes and any other areas that I've just put the concealer slash highlighter as well. I prefer to do this rather than using a big brush or a sponge, and then it doesn't give you such a matte effect. It still looks quite glowy and dewy. Going on to bronzer, using the Real Techniques large powder brush. And that's going all over my forehead because I've got quite a large forehead. I like to make it look a bit smaller by adding a little bit of shadow there, down my temples and just a little bit onto my cheekbones as well, so basically wherever the sun would naturally hit you. Going down my chin as well just to match up the colour and onto my nose. Now using the Real Techniques contour brush again for the contour shade, just going through the hollows of my cheeks. So the natural hollow, if you go make a line from the top of your ear down to the corner of your mouth, just there should be where you should be contouring. I also just slightly drag it up towards my temples as well, just so it all blends nicely. For the contour, I am using the Sleek Face Contour Kit. This has got the highlight and the blush in it, which I will go on to use in just a moment. We're using a slightly larger brush for the blush today. Oh, well, that's a bit of a tongue twister. You don't get as much product on it that way, and I kind of wanted this to be quite a subtle, natural little glow, so that's why we're doing that. Using the highlighter just on the top of my cheekbones. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose and onto my cupid's bow and just sort of in a C shape, so around the cheekbone up to the eyebrow is where we're going to pop that highlighter. For brows today, I'm using the Rimmel Brow Sculpting Kit. So it's got a wax part in it and also a powder. I always start off with the wax just to shape an outline and fill my brows, and then I'll use the powder just to set it all in place. I went for quite a strong brow today, not sure why, just sort of fancied it today. So yeah, a lot of product going on, but still sort of feathering it out at the front so it doesn't look too square. As I said in my previous tutorial, my eyebrows never match, so it's, you know, a miracle whenever they almost do. Just using my fingers there a little bit just to soften up the brow a little bit so it does look a little bit more natural. So we're going with Naked by Urban Decay, their first palette. Going with Virgin to start off with. This is just going all up under the eyebrow and sort of all over the lid in the inner corner as well. Just as a base, we're using a fluffy brush for that one. Next up, we're taking Naked. That's a very muted, almost skin colour. The name sort of gives it away. That's just going all over the lid. Up next, I'm getting the Petite Crease brush by Zoeva, and I've just taken Buck into the creases. It's a nice neutral colour. Blending that out again with a nice fluffy blending brush. Okay, so now we're taking Sidecar, and this is going on to the Luxe Soft Definer brush by Zoeva. This colour is absolutely gorgeous. It's so shimmery. It's like a pearly, pinky brown. It's gorgeous. Back in with the Petite Crease by Zoeva, we're taking Toasted onto that, and that's just going into the outer corner of the eye, and we're blending that through the crease as well. Just to darken the eye a little bit, we are going to add a bit of Hustle. This colour is gorgeous. It's a maroony brown with a bit of shimmer through it, and that's going on the very outer corner just to darken that up a little bit and make it a little bit smokier. Although we are trying to go for a natural look, so we're going to grab the blending brush and make sure it's all blended out lovely. Using that Petite Crease brush one more time, we're just taking Toasted and Hustle mixed together, and I'm just going to line the lower lash line with those. Not trying to be too neat, just want it to give a little bit more colour so it's not completely bare. Blending that up into the eye makeup as well. Just using that soft Luxe Definer brush one more time, we're going to take a little bit of Sin and just pop that in the inner corners just to highlight our eyes a bit, make them a little bit wider and just make them pop. Grabbing a little bit of concealer just under the eye and buffing that in with the concealer brush by Zoeva just to clear up any mistakes that we might have made. Using the Ted Baker liquid liner pen, it's like a felt tip actually. I'm just going to do a very small line just across the lid. We're not going to do a flick with this look because I do want to keep it quite simple, and for the focus to be sort of on the shimmer of the eyeshadow rather than on the actual eyeliner. So yeah, just taking a really simple line right across the lid. Time for mascara. I just think mascara just completely changes your look, doesn't it? It just completes it. It's just, once you've got mascara on, you know, you're done for the day, apart from lipstick, which we'll get onto. So the mascara that I'm using is the Lash Sensational from Maybelline in black. It's great, I love it, you should get it. Finally, we are onto lips, so I'm just lining them using an MUA lip liner. It's just a nude colour so that you can wear with any lipstick. Gutted that I've nearly run out of this. This is MAC Syrup. Somebody's going to need to do an online order. It's a gorgeous pink colour and it's just got a little bit of sheen to it. And that's the final look. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to me. give me a thumbs up and leave a comment of what you'd like to see next. Thank you for watching. Bye.